Welcome everybody to a random 3:45 pregame edition since the Leafs decided to play at 4:00 today.
Well, Jacob, you don't know why they're playing at 4:00. It's their it's the next gen game.
Thing. I know. To me, the next gen can stay up past their bedtime.
This is such a weird. Everybody else plays in another 3 hours. Like they all the other games start at 7:00. I think tonight.
Like either 7 or 10.
The only team playing early. It's very weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's weird. It's a weird feeling.
Not a fan either.
I've never been a fan of these early starts. Like if it's like 2:00, but it's on like a weekday and it's like during the school when they invite schools to actually go to the games. Okay, fair enough. But I'm like, you're doing it at 4:00, like the day before Christmas Eve. It's just weird.
It is very weird. But hopefully the Leafs give us a good Christmas present today.
Well, Chris Tanev being back is a great Christmas present. You'll love to see Mr. Christopher Tanev back in the lineup.
Oh, definitely. But no disrespect to Chris Tanev. I don't know if he fixes a lot of the issues, though.
Well, he doesn't, but it's great to have him back.
Oh, definitely.
He was dealing with another, like, what looked like a really bad injury when it first happened against Philly. So it's glad to see him back. He'll pair with OEL tonight, which is very.
And Lane is saying, you know what, Lane? Dan is being Santa's little helper today.
Oh wow, what a great!
And Mississauga beat Oakville. Wow, that's going to be tough for Oakville's chances of making the playoffs in the OJHL.
Wow.
Mississauga Chargers. If you remember, Adam, the last couple of years they haven't looked very good, but this year they seem to be turning a corner.
Yeah, it's weird to say that because, like, I remember, like, when I first started doing these games with you, like they were they were just bad. Like they were like the worst team in the whatever conference they're in. But it's weird seeing them up there. But you know what? Good development. Oakville's just going the opposite way of where they need to go. But
yeah, I have to say to Lane as well, like they're not mathematically out, but I mean it's looking pretty glim. They really needed these 4-point swing games against teams that they're chasing. And like losing to Cowden a couple weeks ago and now losing to Mississauga. That's just some tough losses.
Yeah, that's rough.
But I mean, you could say the same thing about the Leafs and some of their recent losses.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And
that's very true.
As Brad Treliving loves to do, I bet Brad Treliving makes a lot of smoothies because the lines are back in the blender yet again.
Oh, yeah. They're so weirdly like designed lines tonight too. Like why?
Let's take a look at those lines. Mr. Adam is new but still scared.
Oh my gosh. I should stop having that name.
I don't hate the second line, to be honest. I like the idea of giving Marcelli more of a look up there. To me,
I thought that line didn't look bad yesterday.
I didn't the other day either.
Like I don't think it looked horrible. Did it look like they were building some nice chemistry? I don't like that Matthews is again losing Matthew Knies, and his line is again changing, which I don't think helps the guy at all.
But I'm going to make the argument, too, if you're going to say that all these other players are not playing well and that's why you move Knies to the third line and whatever, then maybe Matthews or Nylander needs to be – I mean, they did put Nylander down to the third line one game, and actually it looked good.
What I would say, Jacob, though, Bobby McMahon is a fast winger, and Matthews has lost a step, and Domi's not exactly quick on his feet.
I still don't get why Domi's in this lineup.
Me neither, but Bobby McMahon adds quickness to that line. I think Knies looked really good when he played with Waugh earlier in the season when Matthews got hurt right before, like when he played. I think it was with him and I think it was Joshua, I want to say.
Yeah.
And like I think it's interesting to see. They say I think Bobby McMahon's earned his call up because I don't think he's been up to standard of what everybody wanted to see from him this year. But I do think he's been one of the better players.
But what I don't understand, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Adam, but I felt the third line has consistently with McMahon, Waugh, and Joshua has looked good.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just won't leave that line alone.
I don't know. I don't know why that's
good. I understand you're trying to get the other lines going, but I feel all you're doing is hurting a line that has given you nothing but success when it's been together.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying I hate McMahon up on the top line. I hate the fact that the third line split up again. That's more like, I don't feel Dakota Joshua deserved a demotion.
That seems to be like, this seems to be like, that third line seems to be Berube's favorite line to break up. Like, it's so frustrating. It's because him and Treliving and Berube are not on like the hot seat. Apparently, I don't know if that's what Treliving said. I have no idea what.
Yeah, that was, and basically, Long, he said that, you know what, there's a lot of things Treliving said. I've only watched some of that press conference, but about how the team's not selling, which I think so. I don't necessarily know if selling's. I mean, you can't sell anyways because everyone's got no moves. And kind of about that Berube and Treliving are not on the hot seat. Now, Nick Kipriel said that could change in a week depending on how everything goes, which I mean, we'll see. Time will tell. And Lane, yeah, I do agree with you back to the Mississauga Chargers. I do think they have a real identity, and that's great. You've covered 10 of their games. That means they're getting some grade A play-by-play when you're up there, Mr. Dashko. And yeah, Wilder, welcome back to the show. And yeah, McMahon up to the top line today. What I just don't understand is Max Domi on that top line.
Me neither.
Like, so I see here in the comments, you're saying Joshua should be third. Yeah, I would put Joshua third. Honestly, I'd rather see Nick Robertson on the top line than Max Domi, because I feel at least Nick Robertson, like if you put Robertson, McMahon, and Matthews, at least that line would have some speed. It would have some jump.
So, Jacob, do you not remember when McMahon and Robertson was up there with Matthews, like in the first 15 or so games? I think they played like a game or two together, and I don't think they looked that bad. Like, I don't think that line looked bad. Domi is a fourth line guy on this team.
I'm sorry, like, Domi shouldn't be in the lineup.
Yeah, but if he's in the lineup, the fourth line.
I'd rather have. But the thing is, though, but Adam, who do you think better fits the fourth line, Max Domi or Calle Jarnkrok?
Calle Jarnkrok.
And I'm gonna say Jarnkrok. So, like, I think Max Domi is a decent player. He just does not fit this team. Yeah, but I still think you will see him gone before the trade deadline.
He's a fourth line player. Like, if he's gonna be in, if you're gonna have him in the lineup for whatever reason, he plays fourth line. Like, if you're insistent on having him in your team, he's got to play fourth line. You can't have him further up. Move Scott Laughton up if you have to.
I'd rather see Scott Laughton get top 6 minutes. Truthfully, I actually agree with you.
Yeah, if you're insistent on Domi playing, move Lorentz into the middle, move Domi down there, put Jarnkrok on the other side, move Joshua and Laughton both up the lineup, and take whoever else you need to take out, and then just have that. Like, if you're so insistent on Domi playing, he's got to play on the fourth line. You cannot continue to play him in the top 6. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Like Domi only worked with Matthews when Bertuzzi was also there. That was the only time he worked.
Also, Merry Christmas to you too, as well, Den Six Nations.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Hate to say it, but letting Tyler Bertuzzi walk is turning out to be a real mistake for this group.
I would have rather kept Bertuzzi over Domi, to be fair. I thought Bertuzzi was great.
I mean, Bertuzzi was also $2.5 million, about $2 million more, but I felt you're getting $2 million worth of a player. Like, can you imagine a top line of like Matthews, Bertuzzi, and Nyes?
Oh,
that
would
be a line with scoring power that can bang some bodies around. That'd be a tough top line to play against.
Jacob, that was exactly what I was about to bring up to you. I was going to say Bertuzzi, Matthews, and Nyes. That is a beautiful line. That would have been so much fun.
Yeah, Bertuzzi was ran out of town. And the funny thing is, he actually said he wanted to stay. And I know it took him a bit to get going in Toronto, but once he got going, he looked good.
Yeah, I would have rather.
I felt like it was the Zach Hyman replacement we've been looking for.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I loved Bertuzzi when he played with Matthews and Domi. Oh, that line was amazing.
Now, some good news if you're a Leaf fan. The defense got a little bit healthier with Chris Tanev coming back into the lineup. Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see him playing with OEL.
Well, McCabe and Stetcher have been playing really well together. Maybe Tanev up with Riley. You move Riley and Tanev to that third pairing, OEL and Myers together, maybe. That's
what I would have done personally.
But I don't think you can put Tanev and McCabe back together with how well Stetcher. No, because
Troy Stetcher, if this team turns out to be a disaster and you're selling, I think you can get something pretty good for Troy Stecher, and Edmonton's going to feel like a fool.
Yeah, with the way he's been playing, oh my gosh,
He's been phenomenal. Troy Stecher has been one of the very few bright spots in this roster of late.
I loved how he's worked it with this team. I loved it because
I love Troy Stecher. Now, funny enough, I liked him in Edmonton when he got ran out of town. I'm like, why don't they want this guy?
Which is so weird because it seems that everybody on Edmonton, including like Connor McDavid, has nothing but good things to say about Troy
It was
Stecher.
a weird.
Every team he's played with, like everybody has said they love to play with him because he's a great guy.
Was quoted to saying if Troy Stecher was 6 inches taller, he'd win the Norris every year.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He's amazing.
And Tanev was injured, Wilder. That's why he wasn't in the lineup. And now you're seeing him back in the lineup.
I don't even remember who he's taken out.
I wouldn't take out Riley. I get why people are frustrated with Morgan Riley at times, but I still wouldn't take him out of my lineup. Who was taken out on defense?
I have no idea who it was.
Wow.
Because Myers is still in there. So who was it? I'm trying to remember in my own head. Oh, Mermis.
No, Mermis has been injured.
Oh my gosh, who was it then?
It was me.
I'm so confused.
I'm just going back now to look at the line.
Oh, the Color Rush jerseys. No. Ew, I don't want more jerseys. He's a liability, but like who else? Like he brings.
But he also brings offensive flair.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Benoit that's out.
Oh, Benoit. Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how did I forget about Benoit? I love Simon Benoit. He's so good. Why the hell
debating the Color Rush narrative tonight? Interesting.
Well, the Leafs I feel like the Leafs have, like, I think every team has one.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the Leafs one is going to look like this year.
No,
I wonder if they're wearing their Biebs jerseys tonight.
And again, with Riley is one of those defensemen. Yes, at times which might sound dumb,
he gets too much hate
defensively, and I would agree to that. He's also your best offensive defenseman. Remember the Leafs last year? Everyone said, we need Riley to put up more points. We need Riley to put up more points. Well, Morgan Riley is doing that. Okay, he sacrificed some other things. I still really feel this team has a coaching problem. I don't think Mark Savard being let go is really gonna fix anything. Like, guys, Morgan Riley does have 24 points in 34 games. He's also, currently fourth in the team.
I just also want to say that before anybody puts it into just in case somebody puts it into the comments, because I don't know if they will, OEL is not an offensive defenseman now. I think he was earlier in his career, but he's much more of a two-way defenseman now than he's better defensively than he was when he was younger. And I feel like when he was in Arizona, like his early Arizona days,
I loved him in Arizona.
An offensive defenseman there.
Now,
but I feel like after he's left Florida, he's definitely more of a two-way now. Florida definitely.
You can't say he's not offensive. The guy's got 22 points in 35 games this year.
I'm saying he's two-way.
He's having a great year.
He's a two-way defenseman. Like he plays both ways. Like he's not just solely like his best attribute is not solely offense anymore, though.
This might sound
like he's very good both ways. I think Mo would work great as a forward, but I don't know.
I was gonna say I actually don't hate this idea of I don't know if you're old enough to remember Ian White, Adam.
No, I don't think so.
So Ian White was a defenseman in Toronto, then a pinch would play forward and actually did very well in the forward position. I wouldn't be opposed if we have enough defensemen, which I feel we do, to throw Morgan Riley up on the top line and see what happens.
The guy think Mo would work.
Good puck handling.
And defense won't be an issue. Well, like all he has to do is cover the point.
Yeah.
Apparently, as a winger.
I could actually see this. Nobody buys the white jerseys.
That's true. Oh, I have a white.
If Marner could play defense, Riley could play forward. I actually don't disagree with that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's actually a great point.
It is. I mean, Mitch Marner and Morgan Riley, you could argue, would be similar in those roles.
And I don't think honestly, if it's like, I feel like that would like extend Morgan Riley's career like a little bit. But I mean? Like it would definitely help him stay in the NHL. Like,
but I want to look at these power play units though.
These are interesting to me because why is Domi still on that top power play?
Never mind interesting. These are terrible.
These are just not it.
These are bad.
But these are like the exact same units basically from last game. Like nothing's changed on the power play.
But this,
like it's literally the exact same, except for Nyes is up on the top one, I think now. I don't remember if he was there last game. But like it's basically the same power plays. Like,
but please tell me for Power Play Unit 1 who's going to win the face-off to Matthews.
Nobody, because Domi.
Max Domi is your worst. I'd literally, and you're probably gonna laugh at me. I'd rather have Scott Lawton on the power play than Max Domi right now.
Honestly, I'm not gonna laugh. He's a guy that I think Lawton would do good because you just shove Lawton right in front of the goal and you tell him to tip, just tip the puck in. Mm-hmm. That's all he's got to do. Just stay strong in front of the net and tip the puck.
My other thought process is, and this is kind of taboo in 2025. Put 2 defensemen out.
Yeah.
Go Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, Riley, and OEL.
Yeah.
And just put someone in front of the net.
I think it would be interesting to see how they set up though tonight with the unit.
I just want the power play
given that I don't know who's running the power play tonight, but whoever's doing it, I wonder how they're gonna set up. Like based on what these units, maybe these units might not even be what we see tonight. You never know. They could
just is just some daily face off. I mean,
exactly. It could be switched up tonight when we get in.
But I will say I like that Marcelli's getting a chance on the power play. I don't like though that you're giving Nylander and Tavares potentially 20 seconds of power play.
Well, they might play more tonight depending on how.
And I think that's the thought process. Oh, it's the guy who looks like Gru.
Lalone. Oh, that's interesting. Because Lalone is not a good like offensive guy.
I don't, and it's been confirmed that they did not reach out to Bruce Boudreau about coming to run the power play. A very offensive minded coach.
I love Bruce Boudreau. He said constantly over the last I don't know how long that he would love. His dream is to go and coach in Toronto. Like he really wants to coach.
Really needs to be creative. I do agree with you, Wilder. Yeah. I just don't know if this is the right kind of creative.
This is a very interesting type of creative for tonight. But
I also don't agree with playing Philip Myers over Simone Benoit on defense.
Yeah, Simone Benoit has been great this year. He might not put up the statistics you see from other defensemen. I don't think Myers does it either. I don't think Myers is putting up much better statistics than Simon Benoit, but he is I think low key. I think Simon Benoit should be on one of the power play units. His slap shot is crazy good.
So that's why not run why not run 2 defensemen on each group? Then have Stetcher and Benoit run the second run, and then why not OEL and Riley run the.
What I really want to see tonight is that I want to see Morgan Riley. I want to see Morgan Riley tonight activate.
I mean, Wilder wants to see Riley on the top line.
I want Morgan Riley to play as much as he can when Tavares is out on the ice, and I want to see him activate as much as he can. Because when he was at his best, I know that he doesn't have his defensive, but he doesn't have Schenn there. But he was at his best in that Tampa Bay series when he played with Schenn and when Tavares was out at the same time. Because Tavares and Schenn are both very good defensively. They're both very good.
That's the thing. I've argued that with Morgan Riley. His best years in Toronto whereas when he played with Luke Schenn and Lyubushkin.
I don't hate you, Lane.
Best years besides when he played with Ron Hainsey. And I look at it. If you put Riley with a really good stay-at-home defenseman, I actually wouldn't have been against trying Riley with Stetcher. Yeah. I get why you don't, because Riley and Stetcher and Tant and McCabe have been playing so well together. Well,
I think Riley's even played with McCabe.
Why do you hate Adam? Why do you hate
Lane? Oh my gosh! Why do you think I hate you, Lane? No, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart, man.
You're only gonna break your heart.
You're breaking my heart, Lane.
Yeah, Riley's an offensive defenseman. He's kind of like Gustafsson, but like better.
Yeah.
It's just when he played with a pure shutdown defense. If you remember, Quinn Hughes, the first year he really broke out was when he played with Luke Schenn. A pure shutdown defenseman. I think one of the
right out when Luke Schenn left. I don't remember who it was. Oh no, that Lane. It's okay, Lane. Don't worry about it.
And that is true. Wendell Clark was a defenseman before he became a forward.
Because we can't do anything else, Lane. Morgan Riley. I don't think you can really sit Morgan Riley with his contract right now, unless you sit everybody else who has big contracts.
I don't feel you can sit Morgan Riley without sitting Austin Matthews and William Nylander.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of.
I feel like you kind of.
I feel Riley's putting in more of an effort.
Yeah, I think one thing a lot of people, like at least in my opinion, I feel this way, is that I think despite what a lot of people say about Morgan Riley, I think he is one of those players who really cares about this organization. He's been here so long. I feel like he cares more about this team than what other people do maybe on this team because he's been here so long.
I would agree.
I feel like he cares a lot. He might not say it and he might not always look like it, but I do think given how like beat down he looked at the end of the playoffs last year, like I think you can tell how much he cares because he's putting it out on the line out there and he's trying. Like it may not always look great and he might not always do the things everybody wants him to do, but he's trying. He's trying something at least. Like
David's also wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, or do you think Santa's going to eat his Christmas tree? One or the other.
Oh, well, that could also be a possibility.
And I do agree. Like the way Toronto's defense is built now, it's more built to be bigger and tougher. It's just, I just look at it. I wish the Leafs just kept Luke Schenn. I honestly think we'd be seeing a much different Morgan Riley today if Luke Schenn was still on the blue line instead of Brandon Carlo, because that just never worked.
Yeah.
I still think Brandon Carlo, when he's healthy, is a very good chance he's trade bait to bring in a top 6 forward. I really do.
Yeah. I don't know. This could be interesting.
Lane is calling. Looks like Lane's calling you out, Adam.
I know. I feel so bad.
I think it's the opposite. I think it's starting to wear on him, and honestly, all the losing, I just think it's gotten to him. I see it differently. I just don't see him as much as you goes to you guys.
I think it means guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
know. It's just I've been watching.
I've
been a fan of Morgan Riley since he was in the WHL. Right? Like I was so excited when the Leafs drafted him back then, and I just look at him when he's had the most success when he plays with the right. I'm going to use this as a prime example. Cale Makar, Adam, would you agree is a very good defenseman?
Yep.
Do you agree he's one of the best?
Yes, and that's
Do you think he is still one of the best if he isn't playing with Devontae Taves?
Nope. I do.
That's my point.
Actually, I feel like he wouldn't be as well-rounded as he is what I'll say. I'll use that caveat. I don't think he will be I don't think he's as well-rounded as a defenseman because, and I've said this multiple times before, I think Devon Taves being moved to being his partner and him being as good as he is defensively, I think helped Cale Makar take a little bit more time to have a better eye on what he's supposed to be doing. If you know what I mean, like being able to watch him and as they're playing together and like taking that and practicing and being able to take more time to develop that side of his game has really helped his development a lot. And I feel like Morgan Riley's never had that. And I've said this multiple times. Morgan Riley didn't have that when he was younger because he hasn't played. His best partners were Ron Hainsey and like Romanov and Roman Polak. Like it's like these guys were not good.
No,
like these guys were not good enough to be that kind of player for Mo, and it sucked. But that's the way.
As crazy as this sounds, this will never happen. I seriously don't mind the idea of trying Morgan Riley. You know what? He can't be any worse than Max Domi in the top 6.
That's true. Can't be any worse.
That Luke goal when he got embarrassed in front of the whole world was bad. I mean, sure, but I'm not going to let one. It happens. I mean, like, Connor McDavid makes the best players in the world look like idiots. It doesn't mean they're idiots. Lane, you know what? All I'm drinking today is it's a natural spring water. I don't know if Adam's on the sauce.
I'm on water. I'm on water. That's what
Adam actually drinks a lot of water. I never see him drink pop.
I try to drink.
You drink
a lot
iced
of water.
Tea and water.
Yeah, that's true. I do drink a lot.
And the tears of Lane.
I'm sorry, Lane. Oh my gosh, my heart's breaking now. These comments are making my heart break.
But I would say on that note, the Leaf game is just getting underway. So
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We're getting one more comment here about Canada was terrible against the U.S. versus without Cale Makar. When is Carr look completely a different team? It's not comparable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not okay.
With Makar, they were very.
I need to clarify this. I think maybe some people, Lane, I'm just kidding, aren't getting my point. I am not saying Morgan Riley and Cale Makar are at the same level. But what I'm getting at is Cale Makar is not the same guy without in his entire career if he wasn't playing the majority of it with Taves. It's kind of like how Batman and Robin. It's the perfect example. Morgan Riley, when he played with Luke Shen, that playoff run looked like a top 5 defenseman in the NHL. I know it was only 2 rounds, but he was incredible. And I just really feel, yes, we will be live again after the game. Leafs Man 222.
And Leafs Man 222, it's just especially for you, just because of that comment. Yeah. This decision was made just because of that comment.
We have a lot of content coming up. We have a pre-recorded show coming out tomorrow that's going over our rosters for Team Canada and Team USA, how we would pick them. I think
World Juniors.
We have World Junior coverage coming up. We're going to do a live show about those said rosters for you guys to give us your thoughts on them. We have a lot of content coming up.
Yes.
You know what, Leafs Man 222, you're perfect.
We're being kept busy.
We're busy over the holiday seasons.
Just for you guys.
But on that bombshell, I think it's time we wrap up the show so we can watch the Leafs lose to Pittsburgh. So I think they're going to lose. What do you think, Adam, before we go? Leafs winning today or are they losing?
I want to say they'll win because of how they played against Pittsburgh the other 2 times we played Pittsburgh. But I'll say a 3-2 loss in overtime.
I'm going to say 4-1 loss, 0-for-4 on the power play.
Oof.
Lane, too bad I'm reading your comment.
Yeah.
Don't read my comment before you go. Well, guess what, Lane? We just did. Get wrecked. #wrecked.
Whoop-ow.
But thank you very much, everyone, for joining us at the desk for this quick pregame show. We will be back for a post-game show. It's weird. At that time, if we actually go on 2-3 hours, we'll get to bed before midnight, so that's good. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'm the self-proclaimed sports analyst, joined by Adam, who is new, but he is still scared. And we will be back for a post-game show. Plus, we'll break down the rest of the games going on in the NHL leading into the Christmas break. And we got World Juniors right around the corner. So tons of content coming up.
Let's go.
Thank you very much, everyone. I'm sure Adam's waving. He just doesn't have a camera.
I'm now. Bye.
See everyone in a few hours. No Penguins. No Pittsburgh. Don't go Pittsburgh. Even though I think you're right, they're probably going to